Hello again everybody, I hope you're all keeping well. I want to do a little bit of an allotment update video for you all today, and in fact I want to start doing these every single week, every Friday, because I found that every single month I seem to be doing an allotment tour which ends up being a really long video, and I think that way there's much more to catch up on, to be honest. So by keeping you guys in the loop, updating you every single week with what's going on down at the allotment, I just feel like things will be much easier. You know, a 5 to 10 minute update video every Friday. I think that's what I'm going to be doing going forward. Just simple, quick updates every week. So yeah, that's what you guys should expect from now onwards from this channel. Every single Friday I'm going to be doing these allotment updates. Now, for most of the summer, the weather has been absolutely atrocious. July and August were just wet, cool, and just horrible, to be honest. And it's been taking quite a negative toll on the crops, to be honest. A lot of them have been negatively affected. But now we're in September, it's now the 6th of September. We're having a very unusual heat wave this week where temperatures pretty much every single day are like 28, 29, 30 degrees. So yeah, it's absolutely scorching today. I'm sweating. I've managed to do a few allotment jobs. I'm off all week, so that's good. Gives me plenty of time to get things done at the allotment, ready for the winter months. Because now, you know, we're coming to the end of the growing season, so there's a lot of clearing, a lot of harvesting to do. And, you know, there's quite a lot to talk about, so I'm going to go around and tell you what's going on, show you what I've been doing, how the crops are doing in September. Sit back, grab a cup of tea, grab a biscuit. I hope you enjoy. So I'm not going to go over absolutely everything. I'm just going to go over the key things going on at the allotment at the moment. You know, just the crops that are, you know, more notable. And we'll start off with this Dill's Atlantic Giant pumpkin over here. This is our single seed challenge for this year, and we have one pretty big pumpkin here. Probably, you know, there's a few weeks left on this yet. It's not ready to pick yet. It is only early September, but you know, not doing too bad at all. I don't know what we're going to do with this. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll make something with it. We've got a few nice sunflowers now blooming here. Weren't really doing much at first, to be honest, but now they're starting to bloom. We actually visited a sunflower field last weekend, and yeah, they asked us if we want to pick some sunflowers, but you know, I said no because we do have our own here. But yeah, that was a nice visit last weekend, sunflower field. We've got some tromboncino squash here, growing away nicely. There's actually quite a few of them appearing on the plants, several of them. So interesting. We'll see. Will we get some tromboncino squash this year? Possibly we will. This one plant here has just gone crazy. This here is one plant. So on the August allotment tour, we looked at these butternut squashes and they weren't really doing that much, to be honest. So how are they doing now? Let's have a look. There's a pumpkin over there. There is a pumpkin just there, but squashes. Yeah, there's some small ones there. There's one there, and there are a few other smaller ones around here. The squash it's trailing everywhere. It's just taken over. It's gone all the way down there as well. It's coming all the way over here. Yeah, there are some squashes, but only small ones. So we'll see how they develop in the next few weeks. Now, I neglected the courgette plants for a few days last week, and look at what we've ended up with here. I don't even know what to do with this, guys. So any suggestions, do let me know in the comments. Because yeah, I don't even know what to do with that, to be honest. I usually pick them when they're about 8 inches long. You know, much more palatable and easy to deal with. We'll see. We'll probably get a few more smaller ones coming through. There are some. The beans are looking a little bit sorry for themselves, to be honest now. These are starting to come to an end, start to die off. The pods are getting a little bit big now, so we're probably going to save them as seeds for next year. I really enjoyed these French beans this year. They were lovely. I actually preferred them over the runner beans. Our Christmas potatoes, which we planted the other week, are now starting to grow nicely. Actually very, very quick. I'm quite surprised at how fast these are growing, but we have some saved seed potatoes from last year. We have some Charlottes and we have some Desiree. So yes, hopefully Christmas time we'll get some nice potatoes. I'll keep you all in the loop of how these get on. But so far, you know, there's no blight so far. We're gonna move these into the greenhouse in the next couple of weeks anyway. But they've taken off. Okay, so we're going to go into Polytunnel 1 here. We're going to name each polytunnel because a follower of mine says, I thought you only had one polytunnel. So yeah, I'd just like to let you know, if you're new to the channel, we actually have 2 polytunnels. So yeah, aubergines here, we've picked the last ones on them now, but there are a lot of flowers on here. These have done amazing this year. Yeah, loads of flowers on here, but I've continued to feed them with tomato feed, so hopefully going into the autumn months these carry on producing some crop, so we'll see. Hopefully we have some of these little melons here, and yeah, despite the fact that they're raised off the ground on these bricks, something's still gone in on them, and yeah, it's just a real pain, to be honest. Every time I try growing these, something attacks them. There are a couple that are untouched, but yeah, what a pain that is. I might need to net them next year, perhaps. Our gherkin cucumbers have just completely fallen over, to be honest, and yeah, I was growing them up these sticks, but they've now just taken matters into their own hands and they're trailing everywhere. There are a lot of these gherkins now on here. I've already pickled 3 big jars of them, but I'm probably going to pickle another couple of jars very soon when I get time to pick these. Peppers, lots and lots of lush leafy growth and lots of flowers, but not much in the way of fruit. I had to pick a few green ones the other day because the slugs have been going in on the peppers and causing them to rot, like this one here, for example. Got holes in and it's caused the pepper to rot. So yeah, quite a big problem with them this year. They are growing really well, but the fruits themselves not great so far. But peppers can keep going for quite a long time through the end of the growing season, I've found. So we could be picking these in November, we'll see. Especially given the way the weather's going. We're having a heat wave in September, so anything could happen with the weather. So the big greenhouse, nothing going on in here. I cleared this the other day. The tomatoes are now finished. So yeah, they're all done. Yesterday, I also cleared the blight infected polytunnel. And do you know what? I'm actually really surprised. We've got a pretty good crop of tomatoes, actually, considering how bad the blight was. I'm pretty impressed. I'd say that tomatoes have been a successful failure this year, weirdly, as it sounds. I had to salvage quite a few green tomatoes yesterday from in here, and it does appear that the marigolds have grown much better than the tomatoes, but better luck next year, hopefully. The weather wasn't great this year, to be honest. These mini munch cucumbers here are still giving us some cucumbers, although they have slowed down quite a bit and they are looking a little bit sorry for themselves. But I have to say, these have been so prolific this year and have given us so many little cucumbers this year. They've been great. I'm anticipating some really nice parsnips for Christmas this year. These are looking pretty nice now. I've had a peek and I can see the tops on some of them. So yes, parsnips should be good this year. I will keep you updated on how these do, and I will be documenting the harvest we get from here. The sweet corn was cleared the other day, and yeah, to be honest, I don't really want to talk about the sweet corn. It was a disaster. We had 3 cobs of all these plants, and they weren't even fully pollinated. So I don't know what happened with the sweet corn, to be honest. The weather, they weren't pollinated properly, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to move on from that. I don't want to talk about that for any longer. They were not very good. Brussels sprouts, growing away nicely. I think there are a few little sprouts on there, but it is only September. Not massive plants though, to be honest. They do need to get a move on a little bit. They're not quite as tall as last year. Nevertheless, I'm hopeful that we'll get some sprouts. Kale Crazy 2023 grow along update. Doing pretty well actually. Some nice sized kale plants. I suppose there are some signs of little kalets appearing on the stem there, but yeah, not too much in the way of sprouts at the moment, but it is only September, so we'll see. But so far, lovely lush growth here. So that's what's going on at the moment in September at the allotment. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, smash that like button and show your support. And we're trying to reach 5,000 subscribers, so if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and press that bell icon as well, so you can be notified whenever I upload new content just like this. That's all for now. I will see you in the next one. Happy gardening and stay safe.